Hello friendos, welcome back to my channel, or if it's your first time here, hello, my name is Laurel. I am not a pro makeup artist, I'm just a weirdo that likes experimenting and collecting really nice makeup. As I'm sure you all already know by the title of this video, today we're going to be diving into 30, that's right, 30.
Oh no!
30 Sephora products. 30 products that you can purchase from Sephora, and I'm going to be giving you a little bit of a speed review on the things that I've tried both on camera and off. So if you enjoy talking about Sephora makeup, I invite you to subscribe. I purchase the majority of the makeup in my collection from Sephora, so it's a popular topic on my channel. We're sure to have a fun time today, guys. Let's get started. So some of the items that we're going to talk about today are in my sister's room, and she is asleep like a little baby. So if it's not here in front of me, I will have a picture show up on the screen so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, let's make it happen. So firstly, let's talk about the Makeup by Mario Ultra Suede Lipstick. Ooh, it's me, Mario. Yes, this lipstick is it, honey. Like, I recently made a top 3 in every category. Had I owned this at the time, this would have been mentioned in that video. It's so good. Like, it's so good. So this formulation is dry but also creamy at the same time. It's a very similar formulation to my Nabla Soft Touch lipsticks. But this one's a little bit more durable than the Nabla, and it's a little bit more comfortable. So I actually think I have a replacement for my Nablas. Hate to say it. I'll still always like the Nablas, but this one is better. And by the way, this is in the shade Sierra. Next, we have a lot of products from Hourglass. This is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. I wasn't sure if I was going to love it, but I ended up really liking this, especially for photography. I took some pictures with my sister while I was there, and we were both wearing this primer, and our faces just look flawless. Like, it gives you a very pearlescent glow from within look, and yeah, I highly recommend this. Next up is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Face Palette. I have this written down in my notes because I hate how long the names are on these things, but I do love the product. So for both of these, you guys can see the inside. I do have full reviews up on my channel. I got on with everything in this palette. If you love radiant looking bronzers, blushes, and soft radiant highlighters, you will enjoy these palettes. I can't imagine anyone not. They're so beautiful. They're not so radiant that they make your skin look greasy or nasty. When you put on the blushes, they don't feel like a highlighter. The blushes are brilliant, but they're not blinding. They look very dewy and skin-like when applied to the face. I've been very impressed with these. These are also not a bad value considering just a blush from Hourglass is now $40. These are $80, and you're getting 5 different products in each of these palettes. Next is the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Concealer. That one is so close. And I mean so close to Tarte Shape Tape, I'm not sure I would know the difference if you were to switch them out. I think I might notice a difference in the pearlescence of the formula because the Vanish concealer tends to be a little bit more on the pearly radiant side, whereas Tarte I think is just ever so slightly more matte. But I do think if you like the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, you will like this one as well. Next up, we have the Hourglass Mechanical Gel Liner. The application of this is so precise, it's so beautiful, but the longevity of this is just not impressive at all. I would not say this is worth the money, especially if you are only planning to use this in your waterline. Honestly, there's a gel eyeliner from Maybelline that works better than this, so yeah, not impressed. Now we have the Hourglass Girl Lip Stylo. This one's in the shade Explorer. As you can see, she has been well loved. Gorgeous upon application. It's so comfortable to wear, very opaque, beautiful coral shade. This is not entirely transfer resistant, but I will say that the wear on it is really nice. So let's say you are eating soup or drinking coffee and it's touching your glass. You're going to see the lip stain on your glass, but it doesn't wear off in a flaky or streaky sort of way. So I'm very impressed with this product as well. Guys, I promise you this is not going to be the Hourglass review hour. It's just I did have a lot from Hourglass to review it in this video, so I wanted to just give you my feedback on those products first, but I promise we are going to get to more brands very soon. So next is the Hourglass Panoramic Longwear Lip Liner. It has a gel cream-like formula. It's not dry at all, but it's very budge proof. You can see it does blend out a little bit, but I was putting down a good amount of pressure, like more so than what was probably even realistic. I've absolutely enjoyed this. This is in the shade Empress. This comes with a little brush, so you can use that to blend out this with any really good lip balm or a buxom lip cream, and it will look gorgeous if you like that ombre effect. So yeah, I've been very impressed with this product. So next are the two Hourglass Mascaras, and just being real, I think I just trashed them. I gave them chance after chance, and they were just not my thing. I got the mini sizes, and on Sephora, the minis have worse reviews than the larger sizes, so I don't know if that's due to formulation or what the issue is they're in, but they're just not it, girl. Like, I tried to coat my lashes in the product and they were flaking. They weren't doing what the product described them to do. It was just a really bad mascara. Again, flaking, not the most opaque black you've ever seen, and I didn't think it did that much for my lashes in the way of lengthening, volumizing, or curling. It was very basic Becky. I feel like I could have picked up anything from the drugstore and been just as satisfied, or should I say dissatisfied, as with both of the mascaras. So that was the Hourglass Unlocked Instant Extensions Lengthening Mascara. I hated that one the most of the two. And the Mini Caution Extreme Lash Mascara, again, it has decent reviews on Sephora, but it did not work for me. It was a mess all over my face within hours. I was just having so much flakage on my cheeks. Here's another unpopular opinion. I didn't like this mascara either. This is the Pat McGrath Labs Dark Star Mascara. I have Pat McGrath Labs' other mascara. It's been one of my favorites for years. People say that one flakes, but I've never had that problem. With this, I just felt like it's not doing anything. I don't have much mascara on my bottom lash line, so I'm going to try to show you guys what I'm talking about. Just don't feel like I'm getting anywhere with this mascara. It feels like it takes forever to coat the lashes, and then the end result is just so subpar. Slight improvement at best. Next! So my mean little sister took back her Rare Beauty mascara. That is the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes mascara. I think it's the only Rare Beauty mascara to be released so far. What an excellent product. That mascara really will go in and curl your lashes, make them look voluminous, make them look long. One of the best mascaras I've used in my lifetime, and it's only a measly $20 from Sephora. I definitely recommend that anyone who's in the market for a new mascara go check that one out. So this Marc Jacobs mascara I purchased from Sephora. It is no longer available on the site. However, last I checked, you could buy this from marcjacobs.com. $13.50 from marcjacobs.com. Another really good mascara. I did like the Rare Beauty one better, but this one is nice. It does curl your lashes a little bit. It's also very dark black, so I appreciate that. Solid mascara. It does smell a little bit like paint thinner, but I did enjoy it, and this is the Blacker at Lashed mascara. In a recent video, I tried out the Rare Beauty Mini Soft Pinch Liquid Blush Trio, and I'm happy to say I was very impressed with that blush. It's highly pigmented, it goes on so smoothly, not streaky at all, and it will not disrupt any foundation that you have down prior to applying the liquid blush product. And the finish is so natural and pretty. Like, even though it's very pigmented, it still just looks like skin on your face. I was really wowed with all 3 shades. Next, I got a small size of the Macro Blade Liquid Liner from Natasha Denona. This one is a bleeder. Let me show you. Any little minuscule wrinkle, it just kind of will bleed into that. It's not the worst liquid liner I've ever tried. However, this is Natasha Denona. It's supposed to be luxury quality. You are paying the luxury price tag for it. I don't think that it's worth it. When you can get the best black liquid liner of all time with a felt tip from House Laboratories for cheaper, I would say go with that one. Unless there's a specific look that if you go on Natasha Denona's YouTube channel, she does a specific look with the eyeliner where basically she blends out the eyeliner with a brush. I would say this one is what you want if you are trying to mimic that look. You'll just have to go on her page to see what I'm talking about because I'm not 100% sure how to describe that and not completely butcher it. But essentially, she's putting down a winged liner and then blending it out with a brush. Because this remains liquid and doesn't dry as quickly as some other felt tip black liners do, she's able to do a lot of blending without it becoming streaky or starting to look weird. Check out the video if you're curious. Okay, I did leave out one Hourglass product that I wanted to cover. Oh, you guys forgive me. Oh, my eyes are burning. Y'all are gonna have to watch this video that I made reviewing an eyeshadow palette. It is tearing my eyes up. Like, I've washed it off and applied something else at this point, and my eyes are still really irritated from that palette. So stay tuned, it's coming if it's not already up already. So the next product, sorry, I need to stop whining. Stop whining and suck it up. This is the Veil Translucent Setting Powder from Hourglass. This is the last Hourglass product of the day, I promise you. So this is very similar to Laura Mercier. I gotta say, I think I like Laura a little bit better now that I've had more time to try this out. This can make me look oily really, really quick if I have it anywhere near the center of my face. Like, I'm an oily girl, but this will really, really enhance that. And I don't think that this is the right powder for me. However, if you are someone with hardly any pores and you don't have oily skin and you're looking for luminosity in your powder, I think you'd really, really enjoy this powder. It's not too drying. It's finely milled. I think that you would like it. Next, we have a Makeup Forever Artist Colored Pencil in the shade Anywhere Caffeine. I'm going back and forth on this product because it's a dry pencil formula, and I don't mind a dry pencil formula, but this one barely takes any time at all before it starts to really, really dry up. At first sharpening it, it's fine, but after a couple days of just sitting with the top on it, it starts to dry up. And it can be a little bit rough on the lips. I will say though, it is what I have on today. I think it's really pretty, especially for adding like contour of the lips. And if you're looking for a really like good neutral shade, I like this one. So I would say I like it, but I don't love it. One other thing worth noting is these pencils are designed for the lips, for the eyebrows, and also for eyeliner. I can't imagine using this as eyeliner though. It's just way too dry and I think it would hurt really badly. Next up, we have Nude Sticks. This is in their Lip Glaze formula and in the shade Nude 008. This is a wine colored nude. It's described online as something different. I forget what it said, but I was just like, no, that is not it. This is a very wine nude. It's very pretty. It's kind of sticky, but it's not bad sticky. And it lasts a long time on the lips as far as lip glosses are concerned. The main thing that I liked about this was the smell of the lip gloss. Like, it smells like one of those buttercream mints. Like, yum. It doesn't taste like that though. I was tempted and I kind of like licked it on my lips and then I regretted that. Not like hard regretted it. I mean, like, I am kind of glad that I tried it, but it wasn't what I thought it was gonna be.
What the heck?
So yeah, I would say if you are looking for a product that smells really nice and minty in the shade that I just showed you, I think you would enjoy the product. I can't say that it was anything earth-shattering in my beauty collection, but I am liking it. All right, next up we have from One Size Secure the Blur. I got a sample of this and there was a lot, and I mean a lot of product in here. I've used this at least 7 times and it still feels like it's halfway full. This does a really good job of filling in pores. It also helps your makeup to stick on longer. I will say though, it fills in pores, but I can't say that it really blurs. And that was the name of it, was Secure the Blur. And with that being said, I'm going to go into the next product. Step 1 Pore Minimizing Primer. To me, this one is far more blurring than this one. They both do a good job of filling in pores, but this one actually makes the pores just look blurred, and it's slightly more radiant without it actually making any real noticeable changes to your foundation if you have this underneath. And again, this one I feel like helped my makeup stay on longer. This one made my makeup look prettier. I hope that makes sense. So depending on where you are with your problems, that might help you determine which one would be a better primer for you. That information that I just shared, I hope will help you make a determination on which one will be best for your skin. So the next Sephora product I want to talk about is nothing new to Sephora. I'm just an idiot for sleeping on this. So I got a sample of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I'm sure you've heard 1,000 other people talk about this foundation. I'm usually just not someone to just go along with what other people are saying, and I don't really hear anyone talk about this that much anymore. I want to say that this is a fantastic, unbelievably beautiful foundation. I absolutely will be purchasing a full size when Sephora runs their sale or when Armani Beauty runs a sale on the foundation, because it was so pretty. And you guys know that I am oily. I'm not really into overly luminous things that could accentuate my pores. This doesn't. It just looks like skin. It is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I will be purchasing a full size. Next, we have a product from KVD Beauty. This is their Modcon Longwear Highlighting Gel Contour. So I purchased mine in the shade Light Warm 80. The dry down on this formula is so nice and natural looking. If you are looking for a natural looking way to contour your face, I highly recommend this product. This is the only product, the only one in my collection that I would feel comfortable putting this contour on without foundation, blending it out, and then going out the door. Like, it's so skin-like. It's very impressive. It impressed me so much. I highly recommend this. Next up, the Patrick Ta Major Brow Lamination Gel. This has impressed me. I'm not someone who likes the spiky laminated brow look every day or really even that often. However, when I do, this is what I go for. I brought this with me down to Florida so that my sister could try it. She's not a makeup girl. The one who lives in Florida is not a makeup girl like me and my other sister who lives here with me are. She tried this out. She loves a laminated boy brow look. She has beautiful, thick eyebrows, and this right here styled them. It held them in place. She was so impressed, she went out and bought this from Sephora while I was there. And believe me, that says something because my sister doesn't really like to spend that much on makeup, so this was her thing. Now we're going to get into some fragrances. Now guys, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but I have kind of a trained nose. I've worked in fragrance for years, and I can be very picky about these fragrances. I'm already picky about makeup, but like if you think that I'm picky about makeup, you should see how I am about fragrance. So I'm going to walk you through a few and we'll talk about them. So this one is brand new to Sephora. This is the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. Gonna spray it. So what I smell when I smell this fragrance is gardenia, pear, and patchouli. The gardenia in this is a really nice, natural smelling gardenia. The pear too does not smell artificial. The patchouli is heavy. Like, it is a heavy concomitant in this formula. This has very good reviews, but it is just not to my taste. I really don't like pear and gardenia together. For me, it just doesn't work for what I like. I did do a full day wear test on this, and it did last 4 hours. Like, I could still smell it 6 hours later after spraying it on myself. And if you like gardenia, this might be worth picking up a sample. My personal favorite gardenia is a sweeter, more ethereal gardenia, like what's in Angel from Terry Mugler, or Terry Mugler. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Pretty sure it's Terry Mugler. But yeah, that gardenia to me is the perfect gardenia perfume. And normally whenever I smell gardenia perfume, I end up comparing the two. I will say, if really sweet stuff bothers you, because Alien is very sweet, if that's going to give you a headache, but you still want a gardenia, this one I think would be a little bit softer and not as sweet. So it might be worth getting a sample if you are interested in a new gardenia perfume. But for me, it's it's a no-go. No, it's just not for me. Next up, we have a sample size of Prada Candy. This one is an old fragrance. You've probably heard someone review it before, but I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. Fabulous. Like, absolutely fabulous. I hate that I slept on this, but I definitely will be picking this up when it goes on sale. Oh my gosh, it's one of those fragrances that, like, you don't automatically identify the notes. Like, I can smell a little bit of iris, a little bit of the caramel smell, and you wouldn't think that those two things would go together. Everything else in here, I can't identify right offhand, and that's rare for me. Oh, it just smells so good, and I really like the bottle that it comes in. Like, if you've seen the full-size bottle, so pretty. I will be picking this up. Oh, one thing I should add. It wasn't the most durable perfume I've ever worn in my lifetime. It only lasted on my skin about 2.5 hours before I felt like I needed to reapply. So it wasn't that long-lasting, pervasive scent, but I still really liked it. So next up from Tatcha, we have their Gentle Exfoliating Cleanser. This smells really nice. It has a very beautiful lemongrass smell. Just smells like a nice clean spa. However, I thought the product was just okay. Like, I don't think that it warrants its very egregious price tag. This was very, very expensive. What I didn't really prefer about this cleanser is that the micro beads, or whatever it is in there that is the actual exfoliating property, it's not even in size. Like, you know how sometimes, like, you'll feel beads or something that feels sandy, but what you're moving your fingers against, like, it doesn't feel like it's something unshapely. It feels very spherical and even. This right here just kind of felt like choppy. I'm not sure what the exfoliant was. The pieces of the exfoliant material, they were not equal in shape, density, or size. So it just kind of felt weird. I felt like when I was scrubbing, parts of my face were getting a deeper exfoliation than others. And again, it was okay. It was okay, but I just don't think it warrants the big price tag. Back around to fragrance, we have L'Interdit. Can't believe I actually got that out. Parfum de Givenchy. So if you're like me, you're from the country, and you're like, what did she just say? It's L'Interdit from Givenchy. Sorry, I think I just burst someone's eardrums with that. Yeah, this smells like tuberose and hairspray. I do not recommend this. It's very, very mature. Unless you are 70 years old, I feel like this will age you as far as how people perceive you. Aging isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I know most of us try not to smell like an 80-year-old woman, and that's what this smells like. To all my 80-year-old viewers, thank you for not hating me for making that comment. Love you, Grandma. Next up, I have all three products from the Pat McGrath Labs Divine Rose Lip Trio. All of these products worked wonderfully. I think that she has a very nice lip gloss formula. The lipstick is very neutral pink, as is everything else in the collection. Very opaque, very pretty. I think that this would make an excellent gift to give any makeup lover for Christmas, or even someone who you just want to gift really nice makeup to. I have a full review up of these products up on my channel already, so if you want to, you can go check that out. But yeah, this was a really great set. Ooh, we're nearing the end. So I have another lip liner that I want to talk to you guys about. This is the Perfectionist Lip Liner from Melt. This is so pretty, you guys. I think this is the creamiest pencil formula I've ever used that's also very durable and blendable. It's honestly one of the best, if not the best, pencil lip liners I've ever used. This is in the shade Cinnamon. I will be purchasing more of these for sure. The last thing I've really been loving, but it's not a brand new product. This is something that's older, and I'm sure you've heard people talk about it before. The Brazilian Boom Boom Cream from Sol de Janeiro. Just being real with you guys, when this first came out, I remember seeing an influencer, and I don't remember who it was, but they were explaining about this product, and they said, one, they were calling it the Bum Bum Cream, and then they like slapped their butt, and they were like, yeah, it's for your bum. And I was like, that sounds so vacuous. No, thank you. Like, I don't need a cream for my bum. Okay, so this is not Bum Bum Cream, it is Boom Boom Cream. And it's not for your bum. I mean, I'm sure you can use it on your bum, but you can literally use this anywhere on your body. It smells amazing. Oh my goodness, like that pistachio flavor. Pistachio. That pistachio flavor. That pistachio fragrance. It's just out of this world. One of the best smelling things I have ever smelled in my lifetime. So this can be put anywhere that you have loose skin. Praise the Lord, I do not have any loose skin that I know of right now. So I can't testify as to whether or not this would help tighten any skin like it said it would. But I will say it smells amazing. The hydration that it provides is very long lasting. And it makes me intrigued to try more from the brand in the future. Alright guys, we've reached the end of today's video. If I harped on something today that you disagreed with, please keep in mind that opinions are just opinions. Different people have different body chemistry, so products do perform differently on different people. What people expect from their products can be highly variable from person to person. And I feel like I really don't even need to tell you guys this, because just being real, from the comments that I see from you guys, I know that y'all are very thoughtful people and you're mature enough to know this already. Every now and then I'll get a comment from someone who I'm like 90% sure is not a subscriber. I mean, there's no way to know for sure. That's just kind of off the wall and they're very upset that I didn't like their favorite product or I loved a product that they hate. But I know you guys are too mature for that kind of thing. So I probably just wasted my breath on what I just said. Thank you for listening. And thank you guys for being so great. Thank you for spending your time here today. I really appreciate you all hanging out with me. If you enjoy speed reviews on all these Sephora products, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Because if you should choose not to subscribe, we'll both have to live on forever, never knowing what could have been. Alright guys. Alright, almost bye. One more thing I wanted to tell you before I say bye. So I know today we covered a lot of Sephora products. There's a lot more products that I have shown you both on camera and off camera that I have been trying out. I'm going to try to get through everything that I have a strong opinion on that I've been using multiple times in the last 3 to 4 months. I just kind of wanted to break up the video so that it wouldn't be just one massive video that went on forever. So those will be coming up. We'll see stuff from Ulta, stuff from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and other brands not sold at either place. Stay tuned, guys. Those will be coming up shortly. All right, see ya.